And welcome back to another Tuesday Tips at 2 with the Goldbergs. Today we're going to be talking about arbitration, what it is, and to explain it, we're going to be using the very fun, recently filed lawsuit by the former general manager of the Houston Astros, Jeff Lunhow, I don't know how to pronounce it, against the Astros for breach of contract. The lawsuit itself, over $22 million, big boy sort of stuff, accuses the Astros of wrongfully firing the general manager for a cause when really there was no cause on the heels of the investigation by Major League Baseball into the Houston Astros cheating scandal. Nonetheless, though, Jeff Lunhow says, "You guys fired me, and you fired me wrongly, accusing me of being to blame for this cheating scandal when I had no clue that it even occurred, and that you scapegoated me as a means of bearing the problem and saving out on some money." That essentially he's saying that there was a conspiracy between the Astros and Major League Baseball to make the problem go away by pinning the blame on him and the former manager, A.J. Hinch. I'm not going to delve into the facts all too much, but critical in all of them is paragraph number 34 on page 15, which argues against him being sent off to arbitration. Huh? What? Why are you filing the lawsuit in public court when you're supposed to go to arbitration? Aha! Let's delve into it. Arbitration is a privately run process to resolve disputes rather than filing them in public courts, i.e. federal courts, county courts, district courts, circuit courts, or whatever it is that you have in other states. And there's multiple reasons to go up to arbitration. Let's name a few. One, you might not have a say in it whatsoever. You might not even. But why do y'all, yes, you watching this now, agree to arbitration clauses? Often you have no clue whatsoever that you're doing it. You're signing up for an app, TikTok, didgeridoo, Lyft, Uber, Boober, and locked in there within the 3,000 words for you to scroll down on your little cute little phone until you spot it is an arbitration clause. You probably don't even know. You just push agree so that you can get to the service or the data that you want without even knowing. He knew about it, and yet he agreed to it, likely because he didn't have any say. It's likely an industry custom on over here that all disputes in these types of contracts between players and the team, that's for sure, and general managers in the team and other employers in the team are done in arbitration rather than in open court. Others agree to it voluntarily. Perhaps it's an industry-specific sort of contract, let's say construction, engineering, and you want your arbitrator, should there be a dispute, to be within the industry rather than some Yahoo judge that has never practiced any construction law whatsoever, has never been in construction, is an engineer, etc., etc. That could be another reason. Those are some of the reasons why you might get into an arbitration clause. Why would you want to get out of it like this guy's trying to do by filing this dispute in open court? Aha! Here are his reasons of why he's trying to get out of it, and thus why he filed publicly. He's arguing that any arbitration is going to be done, quote, by the commissioner as per the arbitration clause or the commissioner's designee. Here, Jeff Lunhow is saying the commissioner investigated me, came up with these phony baloney results that whitewashed the Astros' wrongdoing and blamed me. How can I get a fair shake if I'm forced to go to arbitration by that guy or someone that guy chooses? Unfair. Now, it's a good argument, but likely his high-priced attorneys, not me, but I am available for hire for him or the Astros should they be in need of some counsel, just saying, likely they know, like we all know, that all of us that practice law in Texas, that arbitration clauses are very strictly enforced in Texas. It's a contractual agreement, and contractual agreements are just that. It's something that you agree to, so you got to live with the consequences even if you don't want to go to arbitration. So why did he file in public court when he knows that most likely the judge is going to force him to go off to arbitration? Aha! Let me assume a couple reasons. One, PR reasons. As of late, this particular plaintiff, as often others, right before filing a lawsuit, have a PR campaign to wage. He might be fighting this PR campaign for his own reason, for his reputation, to get a job in the future, Who knows? But he definitely wants the public to know his side of the story, which is why he's been running these interviews as of late, and probably why he filed publicly. Another reason could be he stated already out loud here his accusation that the commissioner will definitely be biased, and whatever arbitrator the commissioner chooses will also be biased. Perhaps here his intent by filing it publicly is to call out the commissioner and a future arbitrator to say, hey, all eyes in the world are now on you. I've called you out, so you better not be siding with the Astros or Major League Baseball simply because you were hired and chosen by the commissioner of Major League Baseball. Those are just a couple reasons why he might not have wanted to. There are a lot of other reasons. Often a jury is far preferable to resolve a dispute. Often you think the defendant isn't going to show up, so you're going to get a default judgment anyways, i.e. a judgment victory by default because the defendant didn't show up. So you file it for that reason. Often both sides really don't want to go to arbitration, and they both prefer. There are multiple reasons. I'm just listing a few. Tune back in next week for another Tuesday Tips at 2 with the Goldbergs, and I will be looking forward to seeing all of y'all then.